Welcome to another episode on our channel. In our last episode, I showed you the French Guardsman, the head, thinking in a previous episode I couldn't do anything to make him look better. This is how he looked, just to remind you. Whoops, there we go. He looks pretty bad. After some encouragement, I decided I would try to do something with it, and I decided to try to make him into a zombie. And I talked about the process with the head sculpt. So now we put a body on him. He's got clothing that's weathered. I have him in a pose that I think works. His foot in the back is dragging, like is typically seen in The Walking Dead. His body is turned and he's kind of moving forward. So this is the best I could do in terms of head sculpt and weathering. He's kind of white, grayish. He does look kind of, I don't know, gruesome. But he looks better than that head, I think. Now, on The Walking Dead, sometimes people have flesh tone, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they have this more eerie look. So I went for this look instead of more of a flesh tone look. I severed his arm, and you'll see the wound when we do the turn tray. So we'll be right back and have him on a turn tray so you can see him from all angles possible. All right, so let's go around and see him from different angles. His foot is behind him, bent inwards. There's the bloody stub. That's a good place to stop. Let's go around again. Hopefully you can see a few more details now. All right. So we'll get a tighter close-up of his face, which you've already seen, but let's do it one more time. They call it The Walking Dead for a reason. So we'll just show him side to side because you've seen him in a previous episode close up. And there you go. So we filmed this episode yesterday, but it's sort of like you notice things and you want to really correct them. So what I did is with the pants at the top part of the leg, they were too wide. So I brought those in tighter. I also kind of tattered his shirt at the bottom a bit more, got it a little more even but tattered. And then I mutilated his face a touch more. And I also worked with the stance a bit more. So I think I feel happier about this version, but you may disagree and like the first version better. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to show you him from all angles again. And there's his torn off arm. There you go. So we'll pause now and get a tight close up from here on out. We'll try to go quicker. So I made the wound on the neck more pronounced because the high collar kind of interfered with the look of the neck and and also the chin. I made that more of a gaping wound. So those were the only two changes in the face. All right. Let's get a tight close up of his face. So I'll show you the side where the changes were made is basically the depth of the chin gouge, and I brought the neck wound up a bit higher. So, all right, there you go. So if you have a head you do not like, consider making the head into a zombie. At least in this case, it made the figure or the head look a lot better. So here's one last look at the figure. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.